Supreme Rising family, how are you guys doing this glorious morning? How are you guys doing? I'm doing wonderful, doing just great. Still traveling as I purpose to really step it up on my traveling and enjoying my blessed life. And so I am still touring and enjoying my time with family and friends. So I hope you guys are enjoying your time. Although I don't celebrate holidays, I do not celebrate holidays. No, I do not. But it's fortunate that a lot of our family and friends do have time off from their jobs, and so it allows us to be able to come together because everybody's off. Most people are off. And so we come together and we just call it family time. I call it family time. Just having this opportunity to spend some quality time together. But I do not support holidays. They're paganistic and they're rituals. And if we just dig a little deep, we can see and understand all of that. So, but anyway, so I had some um, time yesterday with some of my relatives, and I'm just noticing uh, a lot of the changes in some of them, and I'm so excited about seeing people healing and doing better and being better and seemingly being more happier and more joyful. So that tells me that what's happening in the cosmos and across this planet is really it's really healing the land. It really is. I can just see it in my interaction with others. And at the same time, I notice some family members and friends that are still seemingly in that karmic state. They're still, I just notice a lot of when you're at this level of rising, you can see things that you normally wouldn't see or haven't seen. And so I just noticed on the flip side, the narcissistic personalities as well. I'm noticing how there's lots of family members who still stand stuck in their karmic state. They're still stuck in their low dimensional mindset, and they're just not willing to, it seems that they're not willing to rise up above all of that and do the work to heal and to transcend out of it. I saw that as well. And there's nothing we can do about it. There's absolutely nothing we can do about other people's choices. Those are their choices, and they have every right. They have free will to believe and behave and perceive as they wish to. And a lot of people are still stuck in their ego. It's all about them. And there's nothing, that we can do except set up our own boundaries and protect ourselves so that we can keep our peace. And I did a little speech yesterday, and that was the biggest part of my message was, the message was on love and how love is the core of it all on this planet, how everything we do should stem from love. But I did mention, some specifics in referencing love and still being able to protect our peace, protect our energy. I talked about all of that. Because as I said, we're still seeing a lot of people that are stuck in these karmatic states. And it's really sad. A lot of anger and bitterness. And I tell you, I look at people and I'm thinking, until you take a look at yourself, until you look in the mirror and look at yourself, you know, so many will still, stay in bondage until we look at ourselves. Everybody or so many of us want to blame other people for our condition, when we just need to really focus on ourselves, heal the traumas, because of course we all have traumas. If you live on this land and if you've been here, and especially if you look like me, you have some traumas. Society has been a trauma. The whole society. It was conditioned that way. It was set up that way to infiltrate us, and to not get too deep about it, but to get deep enough to where some of you who may not really understand, if you want to know the whole the food system, the system, the I was just talking to my brother-in-law earlier, the way this death tube, the TV, and everything about it is evil. It suppressed us, and again, the food that we eat, just everything about this society was created to keep us in a low dimension, to keep us in a lower state. Everything about it, even the water, the fact that we didn't realize that H3O is what we should be drinking and not H2O. That we didn't realize that water, they push water so much, we didn't realize that water is dead. That there is no nutrition in water. It's all been, infiltrated, with chemicals. The air we breathe, the whole air, the chemtrails in the sky. So the air we breathe, the food that they've given us to eat, it's all poison. And for neuromelanated people, black people, so to speak, we weren't even supposed to be eating meat. We're not supposed to. We're not carnivores. We're not meat eaters. We're frutivores. And of course, we can eat some vegetables, but our main diet should consist of fruit, and more importantly, watery fruits. So the foods that they fed us, the air we breathe, just everything. The fact that you got to pay bills on a free land. The fact that, especially with the neuromelanated, my family, a lot of us were here first. In America, the Americas, we were on this land. This was our land, and they took it. They took it. So the fact that we got to pay bills, we're not supposed to pay bills. We're not supposed to have to pay anybody to live on this free land, the land that we owned first. This was our land first. So, and they give us these bills where we have to always be frustrated. You can't go to the mailbox and be excited about maybe getting something positive. It's always some bills that we get, and we're always opening the mailbox and there's another bill. There's something to keep us upset. You work hard to pay off your house, and so you think you're paying off your house, your home. And then if you miss paying the taxes on it, then, they can still take it. It's never your own. It's never yours. You can't go in the hospital. You go in the hospital and your life is at risk. And even more so now in these times, it's demonic to go in the hospital. When you ill and you taking medication, then you got poison in the medication. And then the other thing too, they did with neuromelanated women, they manipulated us into perming our hair, putting those chemicals in our scalp, which was seeping into our blood, and causing all kinds of illnesses. Just everything. You look around, if you sit down and you really do an assessment, everything has been harmful to us. Collectively, actually, but even more harmful to those that look like me. So, they played with our minds. Even the clothes that we wear, the fabric, certain fabrics, the shoes that we wear with the rubber. The rubber interferes with us keeping our energy up. The rubber in the bottom of our shoes, it interferes with us being able to stay grounded. Cotton. It's a lot, family. We've been on a road of destruction since we come into this realm. And they have worked very hard discreetly to destroy us. The educational system, the fake educational system, just everything. But I'm still seeing, people that are still walking in narcissism. And I tell you, for me, I can't think of anything better to do but to get from around them, to just leave their space if you can, and because you can't change them. That's only they can change them. There's nothing that you can do to change people. Ask me how I know. Been there, tried to do that. It does not work. Everybody has free will. And until people step outside of their ego, or at the very least balance their egos, the ego, in its higher state, lower state, can be very dangerous. It really can. And over the past couple of days, I've seen it. I see it, in some of my own relatives. It's all about me, I'm listening to some of the comments and I'm like, wow, they can't be doing the work, behaving like this, friends and relatives. I'm seeing it and I'm like, oh my goodness. But guess what? We have the power to not be affected. We have the power to walk away or set up boundaries, which is what I chose to do, set up boundaries, and just not be moved by other people's behavior, by other people's choices to not do the work to heal and come up out of that negative, lower dimensional state. I refuse to stay here and keep doing this over and over again. I'm not doing that. My plan has always been, as I became educated, is to rise, is to ascend and win. That's always been my plan. Once I realized what was happening on this planet. So, guys, we have choices. We do. We do not have to follow it. It is just, to me, I tell you, it's just not wisdom. It's not wise to follow what everybody else is doing, to follow the crowd. I've been somewhat of a loner all my life. I've had my so-called crew, my buddies, so to speak, and a lot of them were karmatic buddies, karmatic friends. They were here to teach me some lessons, some much needed lessons to help me move into the place that I was destined to meet. And so, but for the most part, either way, I'm an introvert / extrovert, so I can thrive in either space. And I love that about myself. I can go and have dinner and by myself if I choose to. I can go to the park. I don't need anybody to go to the park with me. I can go by myself and be just as happy walking the trails by myself as I could with someone else that I choose to. So it's a beautiful space when you can be happy by yourself, when you're alone and can still be happy. I remember when I was a kid and I couldn't even go to the malls unless I had somebody with me. I felt really weird walking around the mall by myself. So I've evolved out of that. And so becoming the true person that I am, the truth always sets you free. So being in this space where I thrive either way, I can, hey, by myself, or if I got a couple of, loved ones with me, hey, I can enjoy you and we can have fun. But if you choose not to come along, but I gotta be I can be okay by myself. I love that. I love that about me. And so, just a few things. A few things that's kind of been on my mind. I wanted to mention to you guys, don't let these narcissistic family members and friends and people um, invade your peace. Don't. Take the high road and walk away. Move into a different space if you have to. But we're in a time now where we get to choose the state of mind that we want to be in. We really get to create that. And that's what many of us are doing. I know I'm doing it. And I'm just loving where I am today. I really am. I'm spending some time with, like I say, with some family here. And I do see some of my family members that have evolved, that they're evolving. And I'm so excited because a couple of them I've had concerns about for a long time. And my dreams are coming true in their lives. And I'm just so happy to see it. I really am, and experience interacting with them in this new state of mind that they have. It's just a beautiful thing. It really, really is. So I just wanted to come on a little bit and touch bases with you guys. I've been kind of busy the last couple of days, been kind of somewhat out of pocket. But you guys are my people, and I think about y'all all the time. Y'all are my family as well. Y'all are no less my family than my biological family. That's just how I see it. You guys are my family. And sometimes those of you who I can't see with my carnal eyes, but I know you are there, sometimes in some ways, in with the energy that you bring, sometimes you offer more to me than my own biological family. And you guys, you know we understand that. We know what's going on with that. So I just love y'all. I just wanted to take a few minutes and check in and let y'all know that I'm thinking about y'all. Um, I hope you guys are having some time, are able to spend some time with your family. And, a lot of, like I said, a lot of people are off from work right now. And it's an opportunity to get together with loved ones. And so that's what my husband and I have taken advantage of. And again, has nothing to do with these paganist holidays, because I can't, knowing what I know, I just can't do them. And I just refuse. But anyway, I'm not going to stay on. I'm going to head over and enjoy some more time with my folks. And because I tell you, it's a couple of us, child. The party don't start until we get there. I don't mean to sound egotistic, but that's what they tell me, That's what some of them tell me. So I'm just having fun, guys. So I'm getting ready. We're getting ready to get over and, and do some more engaging, some more entertaining and being entertained with family and friends. So I do love that, you know. But I just wanted to come on and touch bases, like I said. And I'm going to ask you guys, as always, to like this video. Because when you like it, other people can see it. I'm going to also ask you to share it. And, when you share it, more people can see it. And I really do appreciate you guys for that. Click the notification bell so that you can continue to get the content as I create it. And I appreciate you for that very, very much. I'm going to sign out. I'm going to say assalamu alaikum to you. I'm going to say shalom, namaste, ashe, ashe, ashe. And guys, if you can, get some sun. Do some sun gazing, get some sun, guys. If it's kind of cloudy here today, but I tell you, I watch through the window, and if I see some sun peep out, I dash out sometimes. I just dash out there. Oh, it's some sun. I'm always trying to get more and more sun. So get some sun, guys. Keep your chin up and hug somebody today, guys. There's always somebody that needs a hug, needs some love. So let's hug somebody. And again, I love you guys, and I'm going to ask you to have a most blessed and wonderful day today. And Just keep your energy up and your heart chakra open, and know that somebody out here loves you. Love you guys. Gonna say bye-bye.